So we're back here in the only game where you can come up with the world's dumbest cars that you can actually eventually drive in a different game, also known as automation. Now, what could we possibly be doing here today? Well, last video we made this thing. If I could get it to pull up. It's not a GT, okay? Alright, so we made this. Let's copy the clone trim. We're gonna go with the trim only. We're going to change up the engine to make a police car version, which is going to be a super weird. So we gotta go back to the engine. We're gonna probably leave that as is. Police variant. So that's what PV is gonna stand for right now. We're gonna call this a new project. We're gonna call this not for police. And this is actually not a police car. We're gonna lead this as a 2.0 liter, quite possibly. So there is going to be a variable valve. We're going to go with a brand new engine. We're not going to go with the Boxer. We're going to go with a V6. We're going to have to do something here, okay? The width of this is a killer. And we're gonna have to make a V8. I'm not worried about front wheel drive, okay? We're only here for the all-wheel on this one. We're making an all-wheel drive police car, okay? We're leaving everything the same. The only difference is we're going to have is the fact that it's a V6. Let's leave that at 2001. That's a 2.0 liter V8 engine. You know, it's still very tiny, but it's actually going to be able to produce us some more power here. We're going to go with, instead of going NISI, we're going to go with the full magnesium. So that way, we can sit here and laugh our butts off. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to go the aluminum side. Going with the dual cam 4. Did I have variable valve lift on the last one? I don't think I did. But anyways, we're going to go with an NISI. We're going to have variable valve lift on this. We're going to, yes, now I remember we had that. We're going to have this lightweight titanium with a forged deck. Now, we're going to have to bring up the quality all the way up on this because the last car brought up all the quality to the max and everything else. So how else would that be? How else would this, how would the Boxer engine not beat that? Well, the reason why we went with the V8 is because we could get more pistons firing all at once in a different synchronization than having the small 4-cylinder. Having a police variant, we're going to have to bring this up to a cam profile 50. We're going to have a variable valve timing to come out with cleaner, and Just have a low and mid-range. We are going to not have a turbo on this bad boy because the V8's just gonna be powerful enough. We're gonna bring this bad boy to the max. We're gonna go with an direct injection per cylinder with a racing intake because I don't care. Actually, hold on 1 minute. We're gonna go with a twin. Nope, not even a twin. We're gonna go with a single with a performance. Actually, we're gonna go for that. Actually, we're gonna go with that. And we're gonna go with a single race. Actually, we're gonna go with the twin race. Because this engine is gonna need a lot of power compared to the little itty bitty boxer engine. So next, we gotta bring up the quality all the way. And we are going to put in super in this because otherwise that would knock maybe a lot. We're gonna go with racing tubular because that is what's gonna beat that bad boy. So we're gonna worry about that. We're gonna bring up the catalytic converter all the way. No first and second muffler because that's gonna be the cheat to the system to leave us and all that. It's gonna be a luxury. That's what it's gonna be. Now, this did bring up some Grand Touring Premium, so we are gonna get more power out of this when we bring up the RPMs to the max we can go. Nope. 11100. And that's what's going to allow us to put out the torque and power we need. And we are not putting out crazy power. Definitely not. Actually, if I lower the compression all the way, I could go with the turbo and have a really ridiculous car. But the sound originally, and to compare the variant of what it was, this engine is actually quieter than the boxer variant by ever so slightly. So we're gonna have to leave this at the Stug 2.5, if I'm correct. We're gonna drop this down below 2.5. Nope, we're gonna leave this at 2.5. Gonna richen that up to no. Police car need to be very clean. And what that is that the fact that police car does not need the power. Now, compression on the other hand, that's where we're gonna get everything though. We're gonna hit up on power. How much power did that other engine come out with? A lot more. Fuel system. Anyways, we need to bring up the exhaust diameter maybe. Yep. What did I say? We will not need to play around with the exhaust diameter, I don't think. Oh, I know what I'm missing. Perfect! We get plenty of that stuff. Driving maybe. See if I can boot. Oh, nope, nope, can't do that. Alright, so we're gonna leave that there. Nope, go back, go back. Go back to that model thing. I want to see what this thing sounds like. This thing is gonna get some people staying attention. I mean, it sounds like a diesel. I'm sorry, I ain't gonna lie, but just sitting here, it sounds like the Nissan Cummins. Let's check the firing order here. Weird. I can't remove all. We don't have a turbo. All external items. Okay, so this is gonna be number 1. So it's like this. Actually, I was gonna say I'm gonna cheat the system and go with the 5 valve, but never mind. Then we'll lose the variable valve lift. So for this, we're gonna leave every single thing the same, except for we're going to go white. Or make a full white variant. Check. Then paint trim. We're gonna go with a blue trim. On an aluminum. Actually, I've never played around with the paint this much. Car bumper. What's on the hood? Black. We're gonna go with a black aluminum hood. I don't like that. Check. So this is our police car variant. I know it looks even weirder. We need to go with like a grayer color. Light gray. Let's go with that light gray. None. Let's go like that. That way the headlights actually kind of show. Let's save this, confirm, export it, and I'll see you in BeamNG. This time actually for real.